get down here and start cutting out an idea as far as templates. I know it's kind of crude, but this is what happens when you want to start working on stuff. So I am going to start, cutting out a general shape. And then from there, I'm going to try to figure out what it is exactly I want for template making. And you always want to overcut, because you never know what's going to happen. And don't expect to get this on the first try. This is a trial and error. Trial and error. And even when I say trial and error, you could have the bracket, the template made, you think it's perfect, you make the bracket, you tack weld the bracket in, and then you realize, maybe that's not going to work. So then you have to start from scratch all over again. And I have no I'm not a professional, so everything that I'm doing is either by experience or just research and trying to figure out exactly the best method. And the reason why I say that is because, I may say something on this video and I just don't want it to be taken as I'm an expert. I can assure you that I've done a lot of research, and I don't just go into stuff blind. I really try to make sure that what I'm doing is going to be safe, it's going to function, and that I'm not going to have any issues later on down the road. Let's see here. Okay, so now that I've got my templates made for here, while I'm here and I'm cutting templates and I've got the scissors in my hand and everything, I'm going to go ahead and make a template to fill this area right here. Let's see, picture of the hole. Yeah, so I'm going to make a template to fill this area right here. And the reason why I took so much out is because I actually pocketed the frame about 1.5 inches in order to run a larger bag, and also have it in a little bit more than what you normally would have. The first Mazda that I had paid for it to be bagged, and I think I put maybe 1,000 miles on it. And the upper ball joint, and these were 2500 series bags. The upper ball joint, the very inside bolt had rubbed a hole in the top of the bag, and that was because the bag was so far out. The bottom of the bag was close to rubbing the two closest bolts, the bolt heads, and so on this one, the bottom of the bag is nowhere near the ball joint, upper or lower, so there's plenty of room, and I'm running a 2600 series bag, so I think that's pretty neat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of trace the shape from the backside. From the backside, sorry, I put the Sharpie in my mouth. I'm just cutting this piece a little bit smaller than what I needed. So, try to make sure that the light's good. So what I'm going to do I'm actually going to set it right there. And I'm just going to make sure I'm actually marking on it. And this will kind of give me a rough idea of what it is I've got. Try not to let it move. Get this single as well. And so, you know, it's not exact, but it'll give me an idea of where to start cutting. Then once I cut that shape out, I'll be able to hold it up to it and trim it accordingly. So as you can see on this scenario, see if it'll focus. You know, I left a little bit outside the mark, and then I'm just going to take it and set it up. You know. And so it's going to be something like that. I'm actually going to have to, when I cut the piece, I'm actually going to have to come up a little bit further because I didn't leave enough on the bottom side and I didn't get enough marker up. So it gets a little wider along the top. So when I cut my piece, I'll write a note on here, add material, and I'll point areas, not areas, but arrows in the area where I need to add more material. Okay, so I got my templates made. I'm still trying to figure out how to use a tripod. I don't have a script or anything, so when I'm videoing, I'm literally just talking as I go. I'm not sure if that's the right style to do, or if I should just not talk at all and just record. And then if I need to add context to the video, I can add a voiceover. Mighty Car Mods does that a lot on their videos. But anyways, I did want to share that I did make a slight change to the plans on this Mazda. So without further ado, we got these. So we get a back shot. Further back. Yeah. About 25 years ago, there was a yellow Mazda built, and I want to say they had, 17-inch versions of these wheels. And then I can't remember exactly what year it was, 2009, 2010. Jeremy from Tray 5 built a black extended cab Mazda with these wheels, and so I always loved the look of these wheels, especially on the Mazda. They're pretty cool. So I do have all the center caps. They are 22s. So, I do have, so officially for this truck, I think I have 4 sets of wheels and tires, or 3 sets of wheels and tires and 1 set of wheels. I'm real indecisive when it comes to stuff like that. It is what it is, but wanted to share that. That's a pretty cool update. If I do decide to run these, things will change. I'll have to tub the firewall a little bit more. I may have to move the clutch master cylinder. I'm not body dropping it. Never had that intention to body drop it. But, you never know. You never know what happens. So, I'm definitely not following the advice of many builders and fabricators out there. I'm not sticking to a plan. So, I really need to learn how to do that. But, when wheels like this pop up for sale, buddy hooks you up. I haven't even paid for the wheels, so... it's really hard to pass up stuff like this. But anyways, hope you guys have a good one. I'll try to get another video made this weekend and more updates. Hopefully have the brackets made. I might do like a video with the camera set in the background where I'm grinding and cutting away. I'll show my plasma cutter. My plasma cutter will make easy work of this. And then, of course, I'll have to take a flap disc and clean up the edges and everything. But I'm thinking this weekend I should be able to have the front suspension back together for at least the last time in this phase. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.